Yo, what up? It's your boy Spank Dog, aka Puffinstein. Like, comment, share, subscribe. You already know. Tick the notification bell so you know when I upload videos and I go live. Let's get into it. All right. So I'm probably gonna get a little feedback on this one. Nas was rap's only king. Yeah, I really believe that. And the crazy thing is that I don't like every Nas album after the first two. So there are songs that he's made after the first two albums that I like, you know what I'm saying? But it was written and Illmatic. Oh, those are the two. Those are the two. Those are the two best albums in my life. You know. Oh, people are gonna probably be like, "You crazy about the Nas was Rap's only king," but I feel that way 100%. Even when they used to argue about Biggie or Tupac being the best, I was always saying like Nas is the best MC ever. And when Jay-Z and him had the beef with the takeover, when Jay did the song to the Doors beat, the takeover, the breaks over, God MC, me, Jehovah, um, that was fire, you know. I actually like that song the most out of all of the songs that were made in the beef. I like the takeover, the one that he used the door sample more than Ether. Yeah, I didn't even like the beat to Ether. There's more stuff that people would be like, "You're crazy." I'm not. Listen, I like Kendrick as a person, and I also think his rhymes are very, very intelligent. Like intelligent, like go over your head intelligent. He's still not my favorite rapper. And what's crazier is none of the three. Well, no, out of the three people that they kind of got kinged right now, Eminem still has like a claim to being one of the best MCs in the world, if not the best. But right now, a lot of people are looking at Kendrick, J. Cole, and Drake. That's just what it is. I don't write the rules. You know what I'm saying? Um, Now, if you told me if any of those three could sound as good as Nas when he first came out, I would say no. The most craziest thing that ever happened in rap, in my opinion, was Illmatic. You know, it was it was people always were poetic, and they were always trying to be more and more poetic. But he took poetry and hard. It was hard too, because this is just real shit. People like their rap to be hard. There's people out there that they don't really even care if the guy is nice lyrically. See, this is where I sometimes it's not even about I'm good or bad. I don't get it. I can't see it like that because when you grow up in Bedford Stuyvesant, when you grow up in Brooklyn, when you grow up in New York City, when you have that mentality, New York state of mind, just like the song um rappers a monkey flipping with the funky rhythm I be kicking, musician, inflicting composition, cocaine like can I'm like Scarface sniffing cocaine, holding the M16. See with the pen I'm extreme now. Bullet holes left in my street. Bullet holes left in my street clothes. No. Bullet holes left in my peephole. I'm suited up in street clothes. Hand me a nine and I defeat foes. Yeah, know my stilo. some shit without the airplay. I keep some me and Jay sitting bent up in the stairway, or either on the corner with the champs betting, laughing at bass heads, trying to get off some broken amps. G packs get off quick. Forever brothers talk shit, reminiscing about the last time the task force flipped. Brothers be running through the block shooting. Time to start the revolution. Catch a body. Once they caught us off guard, the Mac 10 was in the grass, and I ran like a cheetah with thoughts of an assassin. Picked the Mac up, so brothers back up, the lead spit. And that's not even my favorite song on the album, and I still know it like the back of my hand. You know what I'm saying? Um, you know, this YouTube shit is weird. You know what I'm saying? Like, you be paper chasing so much. You be paper chasing so much that you forget, that you're here for a reason. You're here to talk your shit. You're here to tell people about things you have expertise in. And I have expertise in basketball, expertise in hip hop, I have expertise in technology, and I have expertise in collecting, and these are facts, you know what I'm saying? Just like the same way I spit one of Nas's rhymes, I could spit a rhyme of mine and you know, I would almost hold my rhyme in the same regard as I hold Nas's. That's how high a regard I hold my own rhymes in. You get what I'm saying? But I wouldn't never come at y'all people like I was gonna title it like, like dudes can't mess with me, whatever, but that's inviting. I'm not inviting nobody to be better than me or me be better than them. I'm actually looking to maybe collaborate with other MCs that are nice, I remember back in the days when good MCs would collaborate with MCs that weren't that great and it wasn't that big a deal. You know what I'm saying? You know, we're gonna be talking about Terry Crews, man. I gotta give a big shout out to Terry Crews. At one point, when I found out that that guy, I forget his name, that the movie, at first I thought for a second, I'm like, is he talking about Diddy that did it? But it wasn't Diddy. It was I'm gonna play the video right now. But he's a big time movie talent agent. But I mean big time. Like Jerry Maguire of the movies, you know what I'm saying? And he could have had an effect on Terry's career. Yo, look, I was feeling the guys. I know who it was that said, man, if I was his size and somebody did that to me, I would have ripped his head off. And I was feeling them at first. 50 Cent was saying that he should have, a Michael Jai White said it, there was a few people that said it. And at first I was on board with it. I'm like, yeah, like if somebody goes to grab my junk, he's getting knocked out, or I'm giving it everything I got to knock him out, and I thought about it, and the funny thing was that Terry Crews was talking about toxic masculinity. I think Joe Rogan too was on some. If he was Terry Crews, he would have ripped the guy's head off. But that's understandable. I felt the same way at first. But sometimes it's beneath the surface, the answer. It's not right there in your plain sight. For people that don't understand what beneath the surface and gray means, it means it's not clear cut. It's not black and white. That's why they say gray. And beneath the surface means it's not, right on. It's not out in plain sight. It's underneath the surface, It's hard to, you know what I'm saying? So I think what happened is that my toxic masculinity, because one thing, when you really have been, because you seen Joe Rogan knock, I seen Joe Rogan knock this guy out with like a flying back kick or something, and I couldn't believe it. I was like, wow, Joe Rogan really could fight, bro. And these are guys that are used to, like, not letting people pick on them. So the masculinity, of course, is there, but in a toxic way, you don't realize it. So when Terry Crews started telling people about toxic masculinity, people, the first thing was like, what does toxic masculinity have to do with some guy who likes the same gender trying to grab your junk? You know what I'm saying? And that's it right there. He's telling right there, when you said that, you're demonstrating toxic masculinity. He didn't want to get the guy like that, and he did it to kill a stereotype. Yo, Terry Crews is like, I hold Terry Crews in an ultra high regard right now. You know, I still got my favorites. Big shout out to my son. Big shout out to Pat. Big shout out to Styles P. Big shout out to Ransom. That's just one of my favorite MCs. Big shout out to Conway. That's another one who's just another one of my favorite MCs. And it's not just another one of my favorite MCs. Ransom, Conway. There's quite a few. Graph don't get enough attention. These are guys that yeah. I don't understand how they'll say, oh, he's the best, like he's the best. And some of these battle rhymers or guys like Ransom, Graph, Conway is getting his recognition right now. And Conway is the man for doing that. I don't know if they got an EP. I mean, an LP. What is it? No, EP. EP is the short one with 6 songs, extended play. Yeah. LP is the full version. That's the one that got like 10, 12 tracks plus. But Conway doing those songs with Ransom, that was the bomb. I'm tired of seeing MCs like it's my man's name that did the ice cream freestyle on Funk Flex. So these battle rappers are crazy nice and they don't get recognition. Look at Loaded Lux. Loaded Lux is the perfect example. You know what I'm saying? So, but look, I'm gonna bring up the thing with Terry Crews. Oh man, they got some stuff. They said they got footage of T.I.'s son in jail. They show him running through the hallways. I don't know, with all this AI stuff. I told you guys, AI is okay if you utilize it the right way. Don't steal with it, and don't. If you're an artist, don't let the AI start doing your art for you. Still, write your own poetry. Do your own art. Don't cheat with AI. You know what I'm saying? AI is a tool, and it should be used as a tool. It shouldn't be the thing creating the whole thing. You get what I'm saying? If you're an artist, you should feel left out if you let AI create the whole thing for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, but anyway, yeah, they was chasing T.I.'s son through the hallways, but it could have been AI generated. So I'm gonna show you guys the Terry Crews thing. The way he spoke. He gave it to he got revenge the right way. He got revenge the right way. Hold on a second. Let me pull up the video first. Yeah, just because you're 300 pounds of solid muscle, mean you got to destroy anybody that bothers you. But that was more than bothering. That's why I had said that, because what the guy did to him, that's not disrespect. That's violation. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, let me share it. We're gonna start it right now.
Back in
Mind you, at first I didn't understand where he was coming from. A little bit I did, but not to that degree to let a man get away with that. But in hindsight, now that I think about it, I think he handled it the right way, you know, and like I said, a couple of people didn't understand, including myself, but it takes an even bigger man to handle it the way he handled it. You know, let me keep you guys from waiting. Here we go.
February 2016, I was assaulted by
Adam Bennett, that's his name.
Bennett, who is the head of the motion picture department at William Morris Endeavor.
And I just couldn't get how he said that he didn't, like he froze, like he was afraid.
But what he was effectively telling me while he held my...
I don't think he was afraid. I think he was confused on what the right move was. You see, and I told you, because I didn't see all of this. I seen a little bit. Watching it with you guys is going to be pretty much the first time I've seen it.
I just couldn't get how he said that he didn't, like he froze, like he was afraid.
But what he was effectively telling me while he held my in his hand was that he held the power, that he was in control.
After years of being mocked, ridiculed, and disrespected for speaking out, Terry Crews seems to have sent a brutal threat to the who tried to break him.
We have seen powerful men in Hollywood and elsewhere finally held accountable for
Why did some of
Not only did he do it the right way, not only did he go after them, he went after them the right way. This is where he's gonna really hurt them. This is gonna hurt worse than if he would have knocked his block off.
the biggest names like 50 Cent mock a man for being brave enough to expose Hollywood's dark secrets? And why are these same opinions now?
I ain't mad at 50 Cent and Michael Jai White and them for saying that they would have given it to the guy for doing that. You know, I'm not mad at all that some people would say that's still the right answer. Me, I'm not mad at neither answer, but I'm going with Terry Crews right now.
Scrambling as Terry flips the script on them.
Like, I wasn't trying to make fun of sex. I just was, Terry Crews was like the Hulk.
From the disturbing details of Terry's to the vicious backlash he endured, this isn't just a story of survival. It's a warning. And here's the question. Is Hollywood ready for the reckoning Terry Crews is bringing?
And for me, I realized that that's what I needed to do in almost every aspect of my life.
He's so the man. I got a package I'm going to open with you guys. I bought myself something to enhance the channel. I'll show you guys in a second what I bought.
Like, go for it.
Terry Crews is a household name, a beloved actor.
He made the perfect decision for his career, even for black folks. If he would have ripped that guy's head off, they would have said, there goes another angry black man. He handled it correctly, and he's gonna be worth a lot of money, and I believe he will go help people that need help.
Comedian, and former NFL player. But in 2017, his life took a shocking turn when he revealed he was a victim of SA. The revelation came with an emotional price, public ridicule, career risk, and an outpouring of disbelief. But Crews didn't back down.
That's another thing too. Yo, Terry Crews is hilarious. And he's not afraid to do anything. That's what I like about him. You know, one thing though, you gotta protect your money. You know, and it's sad because, like I said, money is the root of all evil, and you're over here protecting it. But it's also the thing that feeds your family and stuff. So like right now, like we're on YouTube. If I told you, are you seeing the real me 100%? Nah, you know what I'm saying? Because I gotta protect my channel. But I'll tell you this much: it's not because I'm scared to show you the true me. It's because they won't let me do things I would normally do, because they would, you know, treat me like an outcast and end up terminating my channel probably. You got to remember too, the workplace ain't the place for everything. And this is my workplace now. So I can't, you know, catch feelings over certain stuff.
Instead, he became one of the few men in Hollywood to publicly challenge the industry's toxic culture, even as he faced the wrath of celebrities like 50 Cent and some of the very institutions he once trusted. For context, in 2017, Terry Crews became one of the first men to come forward with his story as part of the #MeToo movement. With a series of tweets, he started with, "My wife and I were at a Hollywood function last year, and a high-level Hollywood executive came over to me and groped my private."
And then Adam Bennett, let me tell you something, because this might be still alleged, so we'll say alleged. Adam Bennett allegedly did that to him, and allegedly he didn't crush his face into a pancake. So allegedly, but what I'm saying is that if he did that to Terry Crews, how many other people he did it to? If what Terry Crews is saying is true.
Privates. Then, in an interview on Good Morning America, the actor identified the executive as Adam Bennett, a high-powered talent agent with William Morris Endeavor.
Back in February 2016, I was by Adam Bennett, who is the head of the motion picture department at William Morris Endeavor.
He's a powerful dude, bro. And like I said, at that time when it first came out, I was like, how he didn't knock him out, how he didn't do this. And I was like, and then I heard guys like 50 and Michael J. White, and there was a lot of people co-signing what I felt at first. And then I started thinking about, like, what was the real hard move? And what he did was the real hard move.
Crews opened up to Michael Strahan, saying he felt powerless and unfairly judged by the public once the story broke. When a person of power breaks that boundary and violates that boundary, you're a prisoner of war, he said. He told Newsweek he was victim shamed. "I remember a time when people told me it's impossible for
I ain't going nowhere, people. I just stopped canning for a second real quick, but I'm still here.
You to get SA'd. You're too big. But that's like saying you're too big to get shot," he said, adding that he realizes now that #MeToo isn't a woman's issue. It's a humanity issue. Following Terry Crews' SA allegations, he was invited to testify before the Senate Judiciary Committee about a bill to support survivors.
I was assaulted by a successful Hollywood agent. The assault lasted only minutes. But what he was effectively telling me while he held my in his hand was that he held the power.
After filing his lawsuit, Crews said calls stopped coming in. In 2018, he told BuzzFeed, "People don't understand that Hollywood is a very violent place. The best way to put it is that it's like a plantation." A year later,
you think a guy built like that ain't talented? You know what I'm saying? Because he built like a brick house. But the crazy thing is that when you have a great body, it's just easier to land a job in entertainment. So, it just makes sense to have a good body if it's not where, you'll become bulimic over it and stuff like that, and that's not a shot towards anybody that goes through bulimia and anorexia. Those are serious things, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, if it's not hard for you to control your weight, then yeah, you should have a nice body if you're trying to go into entertainment, because it will help you. But that don't mean they're not talented just because they have nice bodies, man or woman. Look, Terry Crews is extremely talented. He can act. It looked like he could play the piano right there.
Later on the Clay Kane show for SiriusXM, he was asked if he felt freed. He replied, "I ran away. I'm the slave that ran away. You got to understand, I was being followed. Our phones were tapped. You talking a lot of money, $1 billion industry.
Yeah.
The whole point was to find dirt on me that they could use against me."
Apparently,
Apparently, it's hard to keep a guy like Terry Crews down.
People don't understand that music industry and the movie industry, those are $1 trillion industries, not billion, $1 trillion industry.
Whose career seems to be thriving in spite of it. "They don't want to see me comment, but I'm not going anywhere," he declared to BuzzFeed. After Terry Crews spoke in front of the Senate Judiciary Committee, 50 Cent decided to post his 2 cents on the situation. Much to the dismay of the rapper's fans, he left disappointed by his rhetoric. The rapper took to his Instagram.
Usually 50 wouldn't mess up like that. He's very calculated, Normally he would have I would have thought maybe he would have seen, to think outside the box, and the right answer was the one that wasn't the obvious one, but like, it's how he felt. If that's how he felt, I felt like that too at that time. So nobody could have told me nothing at that time. Or maybe they could have. Maybe they could have enlightened me. You know what I mean? But it took up until recently for me to, feel like I've been enlightened on why Terry Crews went the way he went with the rich person thinking he could get away with groping him, allegedly.
To post a meme of Crews that depicted the actor saying, "I got R, my wife just watched. LOL, what the F is going on out here, man?" He captioned the post. Terry, L froze in fear. They would have had to take me to jail. Get the strap. Of course, the public immediately came to the defense of Crews. The In-Day Club rapper deleted the post shortly thereafter. To attempt to defend himself, 50 went onto The Larry King Show the next month.
Like, I wasn't trying to make fun of a victim. I just was... Terry Crews was like the Hulk.
During the conversation, he reiterated that people would need to bail him out if he was in Crews' situation. The actor initially responded to
You don't delete a post unless you stuck your foot in your mouth.
The Instagram post when TMZ caught up with him, saying he loved listening to 50's music. But in 2019, Crews called out the men of color who had joked about his essay, specifically 50. Abusers protect abusers, but they mock survivors as well, the actor wrote on X. When you see me, keep it moving. The non-apology was definitely not accepted. Following the backlash, the rapper doubled down with another message that basically told people to stop being so sensitive and that he wasn't going to talk to the press. He tweeted, "This is me recovering from having my sense of humor removed this morning. People are so sensitive. My doctor said L will be fine in 6 weeks, but my public..."
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it was that serious where they should have gotten on his case for how he felt. Like, listen, let me tell you something. How can you get mad at somebody? Because they said, if that guy would have touched me without me giving him permission, I would have struck him. You can't get mad at somebody for that. Well, I mean, you could do whatever you want to do. I can't get mad at him for that, even though I do see it from Terry Crews' point of view now. Like, that don't mean that I think any less of the people that felt like I felt before. What do you think a person feels in the moment that he is assaulted? You know what I'm saying? If he's right about people that are a little sensitive, yeah.
Publicist said, "If you see..."
But he was wrong at the, just like I was at the beginning. First of all, we should have been more empathetic towards Terry Crews because he was the one that got assaulted.
Any journalist, play dead. The initial post attracted swift condemnation, including from Crews' Brooklyn Nine-Nine co-star Chelsea Peretti. R and a are often approached as women's issues, where boys and men are sidelined as silent victims, she posted on X. That Terry Crews is speaking out about this culture is a good thing, and supporters need to be louder than those who chose to ridicule him for speaking his truth. Meanwhile, one fan wrote, 50 Cent is trash and has been for a while. He's disgusting and perpetuates our culture, and he hasn't had a hit since a 03. He better apologize to Terry Crews, and people that found what he said funny are just as... Anyway, instead of making Terry look bad, Fifth's comments exposed just how broken the system is. But this was only one of many dark moments in Terry's life. While the world saw him as a lovable
Yeah, people got upset. You know what it was? It wasn't the fact that, that nobody was saying it's not okay to get upset if a person assaults you. They were saying that, people should have been more empathetic towards Terry Crews because he was the one who was victimized. Not only that, he had to make a decision where he was probably like, I know that right now I don't think this is the right decision, but I'm gonna do it because they probably want to see me go crazy.
Muscular teddy bear. Deep down, he carried years of pain. Terry once admitted the reason he became such a massive, muscular guy was that he thought he'd need to one day his father.
A lot of my desire to be strong was because I knew one day I may have my father.
Terry's father was an abusive alcoholic, and his mother was deeply religious. My earliest memory is of my father knocking my mother out. He was physically abusive, just straight up. It's wild because he didn't hit us because my mother would end him. But my mother let him hit her. Not let, I wouldn't even say let, but she kind of took her abuse as part of the course. Divorce wasn't an option for his mom because of her religious beliefs. So Terry grew up watching constant violence. His mother's strict religion also meant he couldn't go to the movies, watch TV, or listen to music. Instead, he turned to drawing to escape his reality. I started this art ability simply because I had a huge imagination and wondered what the world was like. People would tell me about movies they saw, and I would try to draw them out because I couldn't see them. Terry always knew he wanted to be an artist, whether it was drawing, playing the flute.
And you see a dude that humongous, like that brolic too, like not overweight, you know, like it'd be solid muscle. You would never think that he had such a childhood. You know what I mean?
Dancing or acting, he had big dreams. But coming from Flint, Michigan, being an artist didn't seem like a realistic career path, so he buried those dreams. When he got to ninth grade, Terry was finally allowed to play sports. Thanks to his size, he stood out in football, especially on defense.
Yeah, he was on Everybody Hates Chris. Look, man. Also, this is from Urban Pulse, the video. I'm subscribed already. I'm clicking like right now. Mhm.
In high school, he was the backbone of Flint Academy's team. Still, even with his talent, he didn't get any college football offers. However, he did win an art scholarship to Western Michigan University. Once at WMU, he gave football another shot. With his size and athleticism, he made the team as a walk-on player. As a defensive end, Terry's performance was impressive. He helped lead his team to big victories, including a Mid-American Conference Championship in 1988, earning him honors and recognition. Despite his love for art, Terry saw football as a way to make a living. Plus, he had a big dream to pursue.
All right. He was they were talking about his football, but you know, you could check out Urban Pulse if you want to see the rest of the video. You know, I just wanted to get to see the part where, you know, they talk about what happened to him. The guy is Adam. What is his name? I can't believe we were just watching it. But the big time movie producer. If what they allege is true, you know, YouTube doesn't permit me to say how angry and what. And then it's funny too because Terry Crews would be like, don't be like that. He would tell me don't hit him. Don't you know, he would say do it the right way. And that's why I respect him. Because I went a long time. Well, not really though. I know how to think outside the box, but sometimes it's easier when you see people like Terry Crews who looks like he could pick up a elephant with one hand, you know what I'm saying? And him make the choice that you thought he would never make, you know what I'm saying? So really I just came up here real quick to shout out Terry Crews real quick. Oh no, there was something else too. Oh yeah, I wanted to, yeah, I'm bugging out. Yeah. All right, people. You know, I want the show to be as good as it could be. Spank Dog's Man Cave, Basement Click. Y'all are all Basement Click members. You know, if you used to hang around and watch me, that's love right there. So you are BC. All right. Let's see what we got right here. Bam. Oh. Professional condenser microphone. It comes with the sound stage. So I'm about to hook this bad boy up. I paid for the subscription. It's expensive, the StreamYard subscription. So like I was gonna use it for a month, and if I liked it, I was gonna keep it. So I do like it. The StreamYard subscription is awesome, but $45 a month is not cheap. So, but I left it for a second month. I was coming down to the cycle date. They were about to cut me off tonight or tomorrow. And I told my lady, I was like, let's leave it for another month. I want to see how it goes. So I just bought this. I'm hoping that, because they got good ratings, you know, if you're gonna do podcasts, this is what you want. You know, I want to open it the right way because, yeah, there we go. There we go, people. Yeah. Look at the little mixing board. This got all the buttons. Now I could press the button and you'll hear the audience applaud. You know what I'm saying? It says electric, voice change, elimination, profession, sing, dodge, monitor, and MC. Those are the red buttons on the top. Then the black buttons, I think, are the ones that give you the sound. It says applause. There you go. Applause, laughter, despise, awkward, shot. I can't wait to hook this up. This is gonna help. Y'all guys are gonna. What's up, Barbara? I just noticed the message. Yeah, I had to upgrade the show. You know what I'm saying? I bought a little equipment to make it better for the people. Thank you, thank you. How's everything going over there with you and your fam? Look, I got the mic blocker. I got one over there in the room from when I used to do music. Yeah. I got a microphone too that's more expensive than this cost, but it's very old. I got a short microphone from like 20 years ago, but it was like a $300 mic back then. But I told you guys when you see in the description, always more to come. I'm not playing. It's just gonna keep getting better and better. We good, as usual. Yeah, kids are the best, man. When they hit like 1 years old, 2 years old, they become so cute. What I was gonna say. Yeah, I was gonna show you guys some of the collectible purchases also. Let me see what I got here. Yeah, see the Evan Mobley. This I got for a crazy deal, and I wanted to show you guys the LaMelo Ball. This guy sold me a PSA 10 silver LaMelo Ball for $20, and it's got to be like a $60, $70 card. He messed up. I could resell it right now. I could take the LaMelo guy ball for 20, throw it up on an auction, and it'll auction for like $50. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this is awesome. This is gonna be for the next time. We'll be like, yo, what it do? Yo, check out my verse. Mm-hmm. Hey, yo, how we do? Came out the blue. When sun comes through, they stuck like glue. Watch all take off when Spank Dog rhymes. See it design, cold mark the time. I got no choice. Streets ball and rap. It bees like that, so I forget. Don't desire this life. I look like a sap. This shit be whack. My hood be cracked. But you know I'm gonna make it. This here ain't a sweat. A straight scoring threat. This Brook non-vet. The son of a pro. The son of John Lowe. Now here's some flow. You know how we go. Introduction to Spank. A Bed-Stuy king, Lord of the Rings. I'm into things. Can't explain life because no one can. It's out my hand. I'm just a man. No self involved. I roll with God. Damn, that's an old rhyme. Hey, yo, how we do? Got the stadium roaring. Wrote that rhyme like this is on everything. The rhyme that you just heard me spitting, I wrote that rhyme like 26 years ago, 27 years ago. What would that have been? 21 years old? That sounds about right. Yeah, man, I'm happy. I gotta set this up. The crazy thing is that I'm gonna have to figure out how to set it up. I might have to do the podcast in a different location in the house now. I like my bed as the spot. Well, you never know. We'll see what happens. It looks like it's definitely gonna have to. I'm gonna have to sit at a table or something. So good. This is the neck that you always see them, and it comes over and it comes up from the top. Yeah, I wanted you guys to see what I'm doing. Yeah. I'm gonna have to read the instructions for all this shit. But now, like when if any of y'all write something cool, I can hit y'all with the little applause and shit. Yeah. I hope it works too, man. I hope I don't have to send it back every now and then when you cop something. One of the buttons won't work. Let me see something too. My bad. I wasn't paying attention to the comments. Oh, it says re-up right there. Double pop filter. Got a homie named re-up. I wonder if that's him. That's my brother. Well, I was gonna say, yeah, man. Yeah, this is gonna be cool. You know, I'm gonna put everything to the side, put it back in the box. Make sure everything gets treated with care. Uh, keep all the bags just in case. Yeah, see this too. I gotta make sure they gave me all the wires too. This is the main wire. That's for the microphone. For anybody who don't know about sound, that's definitely Jackson to the bottom of the microphone. Listen, guys, I'm gonna let y'all go. When I come back on, I'm gonna have the microphone set up. Oh man, if Preem sees this, yo, I apologize, Preem. We're gonna go on tomorrow, yo. Me and my homie Preem, we're gonna do like a little marathon tomorrow. So get ready. Anyway, just make sure to tick the notification so you know when I go live. Yo, I could use some likes, you know, shares. I know people be a little iffy with the shares. But if y'all could smash like on some of the videos, that'd be greatly appreciated, man. God bless y'all, man. Next time I come back, I'm going to have it set up. I'll catch up with you people later. One.